All right, thanks for coming out. If you're like right here, it won't see you. All right, thanks for coming, guys. Beachbody. We have Amanda, Nikki, Natalie, Jamie, Tina, Gina, Christy, and Kevin. We're missing Andrea and one other one, Angie. That's it. Yeah. So we're going to focus on two things. We're going to focus on working out, obviously. It's going to be more of a strength bias and interval work bias. And then we're going to work on nutrition as well, or some kind of concept that's going to help you get the type of body that you're likely looking for. All right? So today what we're going to talk about first is awareness, intention, action. If we're not aware of what we're putting in our bodies, it's very easy to get off the rails. We need to be aware of what's going in. If we're not aware of that, we don't know what's going on. The next part of that, after we're aware of what's going on, we need to be intentional about what we're actually putting into our bodies and what we're doing to reach the goals that we want to get. If we're not intentional, we're not going to get to where we want to be, right? If you just put in, hey, I want to go somewhere, and you ask for directions, they're going to be like, well, I don't know how to get you to that place, right? So you need to know where you're going so you can be intentional to get there, right? And then finally, you actually have to do the shit, right? If you are aware of what you're doing and your intent and you have the intentions, but if you don't do the thing, you're not going to get what you're doing the thing for. You're not going to get that out of it, right? Awareness, intention, action. It can be really small. The difference between like bodybuilders, right? Everybody thinks about bodybuilding when they come to the gym. You think, oh, you have bulking and you have cutting. And everybody's like, oh, when I'm bulking, I can eat all the things. That's not how it works. Bulking, you're adding 200, 300 calories at most when you're trying to increase your strength or trying to gain weight. So when I'm trying to cut, it's the same thing. I only want to change my calorie intake 200 to 300 calories. If I do more than that, it's not going to be sustainable, and you're going to start losing muscle mass and bone density and all the other things. We want to try and maintain that lean muscle mass and just take the fat off, right? So if we 200, 300 calories a day, that can be about 2 pounds a month, which turns into 24 pounds a year. So, hey, I only gained 2 pounds last month, or that adds up really quickly. Going from 120 to 140 to 160, and you keep doing that every year, that adds up real quick. Awareness. So what we're going to do this first week, we're going to be logging, all right? We're going to log what we do. Don't change anything. I just want you to log what you're eating. You guys have all done this in the past ones. Those have done it before. We're going to log what we're doing. In the coming weeks, what we're going to focus on is the 3-pillar method, all right? Pillar 1 is quality. Are you getting quality food into your diet, all right? We want to make sure that we're getting good stuff in. The next one is going to be protein, making sure we're getting in protein. Protein is so hot right now. I get you're tired of hearing about it, but it is important. You need to get it in. All right, and then finally, it's calories, right? Thermodynamics. If you're eating more calories than you're bringing in, you're going to gain weight. If you take in less calories than you put in, you're going to lose weight. All right? That doesn't mean it's easy, but it is simple. All right? Now, there are some things that we can do to make sure we do that better so that we can look the way we want to look, but those are going to be the fundamentals. All right? Sound good? It's all talking for today. The next section, we're not just going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk a little bit about what it means to be toned, how to lose fat. We're going to talk about how we lose fat, like how the body usually uses fat. So we're going to talk a little bit about the nutrition, but that's going to be pretty quick. We're going to talk more about what we're trying to look like, what most people are trying to look like, and how that actually works versus what you think it works. Okay? I coach different than Krista. I want to create independent people. I don't want to hold your hand, right? I'm trying to be a parent, right? When you have a kid that's trying to learn to tie the shoes, you don't tie their shoes for you because then you're always going to be tying their shoes. I am not here to do the things for you. I want to create people that can take care of themselves, that can be happy and healthy for a really, really long time. That's what I'm trying to do. So you guys are going to help me get all the equipment out. It also might be because I just don't want to get all the equipment out myself also. But the other way sounds better. All right? So for the workout,